Hey guys, welcome to another video, and here I am again reviewing more irons for you to try and make a decision on whether you should upgrade your golf club. So today I'm going to be looking at the very beautiful i230. They're probably some of the best looking ping irons that Ping have made in recent years. Now these irons have got a pretty tricky job. They've got to replace the i210s, and the i210s were a golf club that were used by a lot of good players. I often like to have a look at the golf clubs that are used on the ladies tour, to have a look at some golf clubs that might be suitable for some club golfers who feel they are a better player but they want a little bit of forgiveness too. And the i230 is a golf club that's replacing the i210, and the i210 was super popular on the ladies tour, in the same way that the P770 is quite popular on the ladies tour too from TaylorMade. So one thing you'll notice, it doesn't quite look the same as the i210, but unlike the P770s, these are not hollow head construction irons. They're actually pretty solid, which is a step back into a more traditional iron build. Now I haven't had a chance to get my hands on the new P770, but as soon as they come out, a review will be out too. But so far I'm excited to hit this golf club. And a long time ago I used to use the Ping i3 blade clubs, and I was very fond of the performance and a little bit of forgiveness that those golf clubs came when I came off a set of Shrixon blades in my junior golf years. So over to the i230. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, as many of you have been doing, and let me know if this is a golf club you would consider putting in your golf bag, and let me know why you're here on this video. Are you considering upgrading your irons, and if you are, what irons are you using right now? So straight into the specifications: 33 degree of loft, same league as the P770, 33 degrees of loft. It's a weaker lofted golf club, marginally stronger than a blade, but it's designed to be a forgiving, better player's golf club, and the loft will reflect that too. All in all, Ping have been a little bit inconsistent on their micro groove technology, with the micro grooves being available in the i59, the i230 and the i525, but not in the G430. So maybe this technology only works better for better players, I'm not sure. But in their better players clubs, they have used this micro groove technology. Yes, it looks like a Ping club, although it is a very good looking Ping golf club. Secretly, I'm excited to try this golf club because whenever I see a 33 degree lofted 7-iron, it makes me think maybe there's a replacement out there for the clubs that I currently use. I'm going to be testing this in the Modus Stiff 105, and as always I'm going to be using a premium ball, the Pro V1. Decided to be a little bit evil to myself. I'm going to hit 185 yards over the water, hopefully most of the time over the water, and then after I've hit some, I'm going to then jump into the i525 power spec, and we'll see how they compare, bearing in mind the power spec will be 2 degrees stronger than the standard i525. So let's give it a go. First of all, putting it behind the ball, it does look a little bit smaller head, but it's definitely a Ping iron. We got that pointy little toe. First shot, leaked out to the right. Oh wow, that felt really good. Felt really good. Right out the middle of the golf club. Very sweet. I would honestly say that's probably not a feel I'd associate with a Ping golf club. Ping, you might be onto something very special with this golf club. Now that one I didn't quite hit right. I hit it a little bit low on the face. Middle but low. I felt the vibrations, but ultimately it still flew quite far. I could live with that. I really could live with that. Now I let that one go. A little bit left on me. Didn't keep the face open long enough, but it's on the green. Oh Ping, you have done it, really. When you hit this one out the middle, it feels really good. I'm maybe going to be hated on here, but when I hit it out the middle, and you're really probably going to hate on me right now, but dare I say it feels a little bit like a Mizuno? Yeah, you can hate on me. Just the fact that I'm kind of considering this in the same league as a Mizuno shows that I'm confident the feel of this golf club's pretty good. Now that last shot was really out the heel, 1 centimetre out the heel, yet it still flew pretty well. I lost about 15 yards, 20 yards off of that golf club. So it isn't going to save your life, but it is going to save you a few golf balls. And then I follow the heel shot with a toe shot. So there you go, you get the reason why, splash, lost golf ball, but you get the reason why I don't want to use blades, I don't play that much. But when I do play, I want to know that if I don't hit it right, I've got a chance to get over the water. Although in that shot I didn't. Okay, let me go a few more, but I just want to keep hitting this golf club. It's actually a golf club that I'm quite enjoying to hit. That's nice, it's nice, very nice. And one thing I would say, just having a look at the data as it pops up, the spin rate's pretty good too. If I get an iron that's spinning around that 6,500 mark, I feel quite confident it's something that I could put in the bag and a lot of golfers could put in the bag too. It also gives you the option that you could then use maybe a cheaper golf ball, so you don't need to be paying a premium on Pro V1s every time you tee it up. Because you might find those harder golf balls spin less by around 2,000 RPM, so sometimes you use the wrong golf ball for the wrong club, and it really alters that performance way more than the actual shaft could do. Okay, one more, but so far, Ping, you are onto something very special. A little bit bottomy, but it's okay. I could live with this golf club, really could live with this golf club. So I wasn't going to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm going to jump into the i59, and the reason I'm doing that, I just enjoyed that i230, but I want to see what the i59 is like. This is the better player's version. It's quite an expensive golf club, microgroove technology, weaker loft, 34 degree loft. So the i59 is coming in at 34 degrees, 1 degree weaker, smaller head, better players. Now, really I'm concerned, what is the feel difference between the i59s? It's been a while since I've hit these, but looking down on these, it feels like I've grown and the heads have shrunk. It's a good hit, but I would almost argue that the i230 felt a little bit better, and I hit that one pretty well. Okay, same again. Wow, now that one, yeah, I hit out the heel. That one reminded me that I'm not a good player. I'm okay, I can shoot level par on the weekend, but that one reminds me that I need to keep my bunker game sharp, because sometimes I'll miss the greens when I hit the ball like that. i59, better players jump into this iron. I think I'm okay, I'm just not good enough to confidently play the i59 regularly. However, the i230, I'd give that one a go. Okay, one more. The i59 for me, it's just becoming a little bit more of a battle. It's almost passive aggressive to me. It's not really in my face saying, hey, I'm going to hurt you. But I can feel it. It wants to start a fight with me. If I'm really nice to the golf club and I hit it out the middle, it rewards me. But as soon as we have some disagreement and I hit it a little bit out the toe of the heel, boy, does that bite me. i59, great knowing you. Time to take you apart. And now over to the i525. Now I've got this in the power spec, so it's 29 degrees. The standard would be 30.5. So effectively, it's almost like the 6 iron in both the i59 and the i230. However, this one is forged, but again, hollow head forged. Now the i500s, irons I really like, and if you do want to check out the review, look somewhere in the channel and I've got a video reviewing these exact irons. But let's try it. I mean, what am I expecting? This is going to fly beyond all the other balls. So on paper, this one is forged. It should feel better. It should give me that little buttery feeling every time I hit this. Behind the golf club, it actually looks, in my mind right now, very similar to the i230. Shot number 1 down, literally down in the water. So the i525, hit it a few times. It's not a bad club, it's just not the best golf club for me. Now strangely, I feel that this one has a little bit more hot spots on the golf club. Hitting it high on the face, low on the face, you get a real different outcome on how far that ball goes and how quick it comes off the face. For this being the forged head, I actually feel that the i230 was a lot better feeling golf club. And in terms of forgiveness, I almost feel like the i230 was a more forgiving golf club too. So it confuses me a little bit, because the i230, by looking at the loft, should fit somewhere in between the i59 and the i525. However, it seems to be a little bit more forgiving than this golf club that I'm holding right now. and that'd be that kind of like hot spot, a little bit higher on the face, just comes out very quick. And it just shows the importance of getting fit. I mean, if I picked these golf clubs up and I went to play them, I'd really find it hard. But if I picked up the i230s, I think I'd feel pretty confident straight away, just getting out there and playing a good game of golf. I just don't seem to like this golf club, and that's fine. But for you, this might be the right golf club for you. Seeing that ball bounce off the bridge is the reason why you wait for the green to clear and then really to get to the next tee sometimes. So when we have a look at the shots, you'll start to see the yellow of course longer, the red and blue not much to split between them. If I were looking at the red irons, which would be the i230, they were consistently that little bit longer than the i59s, which is no surprise because the lofts are all different too. Round one of getting rid of the data, anything more than 10 yards offline gets deleted. Now that I've done that, anything where the ball speed's extremely high or extremely low gets deleted too. So here we go, look at the numbers. This is kind of what I expected really. So when we look at the ball speed, the i59 going to be the slowest on test, it's a weaker loft. i230 sits in the middle, i525 very powerful, power spec just goes a lot longer than everything else out there. When we look at the launch angle, the i525s and the i230 actually fit pretty equal. But what you do notice is the spin rate that you get off the i230 far superior to that of the i525, and that's one thing that I found. The i525 comes out on a really flat flight, and for those golfers that spin the ball too much, the i525 is probably going to be a better fit than the i230s. And of course you want to know how far the ball flew, 182 versus 186, so 4 yards of carry distance between the i59 and the i230. That may mean that you could gap these. So maybe you've got the i59s now, but you're struggling a little bit with the 5 iron, 4 iron, or maybe then you could get the i230 to make that set more playable for you. The i525s, however, may be a little bit harder to become a combo set, but again, if you do have the i230s but you want a little bit more length in the long irons, then maybe the i525s could work and could combo quite well. But the playing characteristics of the i525 very different to that of the i230s. However, the playing characteristics of the i230 versus the i59 somewhat similar. Hopefully this data has been interesting to you. If it has, please like, comment, subscribe, as I say in every video. But hopefully you've enjoyed this. Now my question to you is, what irons are you using now if you found yourself on this video trying to check out some new golf equipment?